called me up yesterday and said that she was having a problem with the mower. Said it was making a horrible sound and wasn't running well. She said there's oil all over the deck. And as you can see, there's oil on the deck. Well, she went out and bought another mower. Went on Marketplace, bought one for $400. Very similar to this one, a little smaller. This is a 46-inch cut. She bought a 42-inch cut. And she's rather happy with the one she has. She wants to keep running that mower. She's just sold her house, sold the mower with it. The reason she didn't just leave this mower there is because it's not working. And she said, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it was leaking oil all over the place and it was making horrible grinding noises. Okay. So I just happened to be out in the yard and she was driving around on her mower and I said, oh, you got it running again. And she said, no, this is the new one I got from Marketplace. The guy just delivered it. Well, it looks very similar to this one. So she said, well, the other one won't run. And I said, well, let me take a look at it. And I went out and looked at it and, you know, when you look at it, it seems to be okay. The engine's there. All the stuff seems to be okay until you walk around here and you look at the back of the engine block. Something has come apart in there and blown that back end right out of it. You can see that there's pieces just gone. Now this type of engine is a Kohler Command. Well, this is a Courage. 20 horsepower. I looked them up online. They are one of the worst engines Kohler ever made. And it's had problems. Most of the problems are with blowing something out of the block cracks or something happens. I think something came loose, one of the gears came loose and blew a hole through the back of the engine. I haven't taken anything apart to look at it, but that's my guess. So this mower is no longer running. And she said, Dave, if you want to take it home and try and fix it. I said, sure, why not? And I pulled it in the garage here, in the workshop, and lifted the hood and looked at that big hole in the block and said, well, this one's toast. Might be able to get some pieces out of it, but it's going to be a scrapyard operation. There's just no fix to it. So that's what my plan is for this thing now, is to take off what I can that might sell for something. I think most of the engine is toast. There's nothing on the engine worth anything. Might be she wants to have the seat because the seat on her other mower, the one she bought on Marketplace, is kind of rough. And this one is in much nicer condition. So I'm going to see if I can take this seat off and get it fixed up so that she can use it. She also wants this chute. The chute on her other mower is pretty beat up, and I think this is a replacement that somebody put on there because it doesn't look like an original. But in any case, I will help her out with that because, like I said, she sold her house. She sold the mower with it. And I said, well, did you tell them that it was a running mower or just that the mower went with it? And she said, no, I've got to get another mower because I don't want to go against my word. And I admire her for that. So the engine will not start. If it does start, I'm afraid to. She said she started it. It was really noisy, but she started it. And I'm thinking, oh, there's pieces in there that's going to fly out of it. So, in any case, we're going to strip this thing down, sell off the parts, pieces, and scrap the rest. Interesting days.